Welcome. Thank you for visiting this quiet study again today, looking at the steam rising from the teacup. I suddenly have this thought. Getting older might be a process of slowly becoming alone. Children leave home. Contact with colleagues is cut off, and even friends we shared our hearts with pass away one by one or get sick, spending a day without the phone ringing. Are you anxious, thinking, did I live my life wrong? Am I the only loner? But do not be too sad. The empty space left by people might actually be a gift given to you by God. Today, I will talk about why the time alone you fear is actually the greatest blessing of old age. Before we get to the main point, let me give you a short analogy. Imagine a field. Weak sheep cannot stay apart for even a moment and move around in flocks of dozens. They are always trembling with fear, walking with their noses buried in each other's backs, afraid of being eaten by wolves if they are alone. They consider leaving the pack as death. However, the tiger, known as the king of the mountains, is different. Tigers do not move in packs making noise. They just wander alone in the deep mountains and quietly guard their territory. To a tiger, being alone is not fear. It is proof of strength that it does not need to rely on anyone, and a symbol of freedom. People are the same. Those who are weak inside constantly seek out others. They go to gatherings, make calls, and only feel safe in noisy places. But were you not lonely even in the crowd? Rather, did you not feel a greater emptiness? On your way home after laughing and chatting, philosophers say, loneliness is the pain of being alone, and solitude is the joy of being alone. Now throw away the habits of the sheep and choose the solitude of the tiger. The moment you willingly decide to be alone, there are 3 miraculous changes you will gain. The first blessing is the freedom to take off the mask and meet the real me. We have lived our whole lives worrying about what others think, pleasing our bosses, walking on eggshells around our spouses, and matching our children's moods. We forgot what we truly like and what makes us happy. We have lived our lives acting, but when you are alone, you no longer need to act. You do not have to force a smile or hold back complaints. It is a golden time to listen only to your own voice. Do not belittle this freedom by calling it loneliness. The second blessing is solid self-esteem that does not beg from others. People who cannot stand loneliness try to find happiness in others. They get depressed if friends do not call, and sad if children do not visit. It is like putting the remote control of your happiness in someone else's hand. But those who enjoy solitude create happiness themselves, reading books, taking a walk, or making pottery. Those who know the joy of immersing themselves in time alone are not sad even if others do not contact them, because they are already full inside. Do not beg others to love you. You are the brightest star when you are alone. The third blessing is peaceful rest, where unnecessary emotional drain disappears. Look back, honestly. Was not 90% of the stress we experienced eventually because of people, envy, jealousy, comparison, gossip? When mixed among people, my soul is bound to become cloudy like muddy water. Becoming alone is the process of this muddy water settling down and becoming clear water. There is no one to hate and no one to impress. Enjoy that perfect tranquility. It is not isolation, but rest for the soul. Then, how can we enjoy solitude? It is not something grand. Even for just 1 hour a day, turn off the TV, put down your phone, and have time entirely for yourself. Walking slowly on the hill behind the neighborhood is good, or comforting your body, while taking a warm bath is also good. At first, the silence may feel awkward and scary, but once you endure that time, you will finally realize that you are quite a decent person. Remember, herds are noisy, but solitude is quiet. The weak seek the herd, but the strong seek solitude. Just because people are not by your side does not mean you are shabby. You are now ending the life of a cowardly sheep and beginning the life of a noble tiger. Enjoy that free solitude to your heart's content. Tonight, instead of waiting for someone's call, I hope you open the window and look at the star floating alone in the night sky, like that star, which shines brighter because it is alone. This was Century's advice. Have a night full of yourself.